Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. My voice has gone funny, I'll do that again. Hi, welcome to Pictures, wow, a whole octave lower. Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgie, and this is VINTERSEA. So, VINTERSEA, loved them back in the day. Not that long ago, but like a couple of years ago. Absolutely loved them. And then the singer left, and she was, as in most bands, a major part of the sound of VINTERSEA. And then they got a new singer, who I suspect is this lady here. And I don't know what happened, but I kind of lost track of them. So, and I did hear a song that they put out with the new singer, but I'm talking like a year or so ago. It was a while back, and something about it just didn't click with me. And it's that thing of, I think every band goes through it. If they lose a singer who has a particular personality or a particular sound to their voice or whatever, when it changes, sometimes it feels like a big bump in the road, you know. And I think I got that with VINTERSEA. So where am I going with this? Where I'm going with this is that I always remember how good VINTERSEA were, and you probably saw the lighting change. I'm just seeing how old this video is. But I always liked the band. I always thought they were really good and authentic in what they did. So I've basically come back for another go, another bite of that cherry apple, another look. That's probably better. So, VINTERSEA, Top Banana. So this has become the wave. It's a single, a standalone single as far as I can tell. It doesn't seem to be on an album. And I think the last song they put out was a standalone song as well. I don't think that was on an album. You can get this on Bandcamp for like $1.50. What's in dollars? Cents. That's right. Yeah, cents. $1.50. We don't have cents in England. I completely forgot what they had in America then. This video came out back in September, so but it is still the latest one on Bandcamp. So I don't know what VINTERSEA are up to. I just remember how good they were. So let's be fair and have another look. Yes, well done me. If I can make this all work. I made it work last time. As you can see, the lighting is terrible in my room now. Okay, my apologies to VINTERSEA. That was awesome. Merry Christmas, by the way. It's Christmas Eve when this comes out, which is so, what else would you play? Clearly, I was too hasty. Whenever I heard that last song, maybe I was in the wrong mood or whatever. Because that was awesome. I mean, for a bit there, she went kind of like the singer from Lorna Shore, whose name I can't do Lorna Shore, my videos. Everyone else can do them. I do them, gets blocked worldwide. I'm not bitter. Um, but she went all Lorna Shore there for a while. Some of those lows were bowel loosening and she's terrifying. And then she's got that superb sort of harsh voice. And then she's got that amazing soulful voice full of emotion and color, just such a great tone and everything to a voice that just kind of, you can feel it, emotionally. And of course, musically, they are absolutely top banana. The production on this is superb because if you think about it, the drums are going, the guitars, and then that soulfulness in the voice comes through. That's good mixing and production and engineering. And I use production as a catch-all phrase. I've said it before in the past. I'm talking about the whole thing that comes together to make the sound as it does. And it's just like, oh, that sounds so good. I hope there's another album coming now. Yeah, my apologies, especially to the singer, because for some reason I did not click with you the first time I heard you, but that was something else. What a range of, what a range and a range of sounds, right from that gargling gravel right up to that lovely soulful sound. I'm just kind of blown away by this song, to be honest. I hope you stuck with it. I hope you stayed with it all the way to, not to now, but at least to the end of the song, because that's a that's a journey to go all X Factor about it. That was a thing. Wowzers. So yeah, everyone go and buy it so VINTERSEA can afford to make another album. It's like $1.50 on Bandcamp, or more. So feel free to give them $30 for that song. It was that was a thing. I am so glad I dropped that in my bookmarks back in September, whenever it was. September, yeah. September 17th came out. And probably YouTube tried to. A funny thing happened. We're off the song now. Anyone who, I'm off into just waffling mode. Some people are still here listening. It's a funny thing, because when I used to do this all of the time, YouTube was constantly, it kind of narrowed down to what it thought I wanted, and it would say, oh, here's another death metal song by, and here's this and here's that, and it would my feed would constantly have all of this stuff in. What YouTube goes a bit mad if you disappear for a while, because I stopped watching metal videos more or less, because there's so much else going on, so I'd watch one every now and again, or and YouTube kind of lost the plot. And what it started doing, which is quite interesting, is that after a couple of months, it started to recommend my own videos to me, which was strange. It was like it just didn't know what to do. And it started going, oh, you might be interested in this. It's like, well, I'm not interested in that because that's me and I'm boring and rubbish. And then when it realized I didn't want to watch those, it started recommending videos I'd seen from like 7 years ago. It would go, oh, here's Ninganisu from 2000 and whenever, So it's really funny if you stop watching YouTube all the time, the algorithm loses the plot. So that's fun. That's not important right now. Anyway, it's Christmas Eve. Have a very Merry Christmas, and if I don't see you before the new year, have a fantastic new year and all of that sort of thing. Yeah, and I'll see you soon, before or after New Year, I guess. Bye-bye.